Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video tutorial, I'm going to explain you the basic structure of C program, which we are going to follow to program the microcontroller, specifically PIC18F452 microcontroller. So let's start the basic structure. First of all, what we have to do, we have to define the directive, which will explain what chip or what specific chip we are using of PIC18. So in this video series, we are going to use PIC18F452 microcontroller. So I'm going to define it. Hash include. This is simple directive, include directive, which is going to define the chip, which is P18F. P18F is PIC18F 452 dot H, right? So this is the include directive, which will define or explain or let the compiler know that we are going to work on or we are going to program PIC18F452 chip, right? Then we have to write void man void. This is the most common way to start the C programming or C program. And then you have to write the main function body, right? This is the main function body or the body of the main function in which you will write complete code, right? Let me put some space over here. So this is the basic structure which you are going to follow. And in this body, you will write complete code. Here, I want to add one more thing, which you will find eventually in every code or in every C program in which you are going to program the PIC18F452 or any other microcontroller. So in this body, we know that we are going to put certain instruction. Let's say I'm going to put certain instruction. Let's say I'm going to use instruction 1, then I will be using instruction 2. There will be certain instructions I'm not going to specify, but I'm just giving you a clue about it, right? So let's say these are the 3 instructions which we have written to program the specific task in PIC18F452 microcontroller. Now we know that in real time, embedded systems or microcontroller systems or sensor systems, usually IC is defined to provide to perform certain tasks, and consecutively that task is being repeated in infinite loop. Or if microcontroller or chip has nothing to do, then it will repeat the program, or what it will do, it will simply stay on certain line so that microcontroller's program counter will not increment and will not go to the next location, which is empty, because we have written only 3 instructions here. This is specific concept I have already discussed in assembly language programming of PIC18F452. For your convenience, I will give the link or the I code for where we can follow the other complete course available on of PIC18F microcontroller using assembly. But I'm going to just explain you how you can also do the same thing, because in assembly code, what we were doing, we were simply putting certain instruction which was repeating this specific code, right? Or we were basically writing certain instructions at this point which was keeping the program counter on this line only, right? So what I'm going to do for the same purpose, for that purpose, we will be using a very well-known loop which in C programming, and that is basically what while. Let's say I'm going to write here while. Let me use some other color. It will make this thing more elaborative. While, and in condition, I'm going to put while 1. While 1 means it is logically true for every time, and I will put here semicolon. So there is nothing written in the body. So this instruction will be consecutively executing for infinite interval of time. And in other words, microcontroller won't go to any other line, right? Because it will stay on this line. So in this way, our program will a program counter will not jump to another instruction because it will remain over this instruction. There is another way by which you can actually write the same or by which you can actually create the same analogy. And let me show you that way as well. Okay, I'm going to write another program for you, which will explain the things more easily. So let's say we start here and we use again. Okay, so the basic structure will remain same. Hash include include directive, which will define our chip PK18F452 dot H, and then we will be explaining the main. We will be defining the main function void. It will take any. It won't take any return. It will not return any type, or it will not take any argument. So it's a void, and then you will have your body, right? So in the body, what you can do, you can simply do the same stuff what we have done over here in this code. What we have done, you can do the same thing over here. Let's see how. You need to just, so over here, what you can do, you can write while one, and since it's an again it's a loop which will be always true. So you, whatever you want to repeat or whatever you want to do, whatever the job you want to do using this microcontroller, you can simply put it over here, right? So in this way, yeah. So in this way, what is going to happen? We can see that this is the main body of the main code, and that is the body of the while code. And in while body, you can write whatever the job you want to do. For example, you want to execute these three instructions which you were earlier executing in this body. You can execute these three instructions over here. One thing more, another way or another type of loop which you can use over here is basically, if I'm gonna write it, let's see. So instead of while, one can also use for loop, right? And for remember, for loop, we have three different parts. For example, if you remember, we used to define a variable, then we used to define certain condition. Let's say a is less than or equal to 10, and then a plus plus. This was the general criteria, but these were three different statements. So if I do not write any of these statements, so eventually the conditional part, if you see, this is the conditional part. Remember, this is the conditional part. I haven't written anything, and if I haven't written anything, that means it's a logical true, or it's a Boolean one, which means this condition will always remain true. So this is also one way by which you can define an infinite loop. And in this infinite loop, whatever the code you are going to write here, it will work also like while one, right? So these are the basic structures in which you can write the C code for any other microcontroller of PIC18 series or PIC18F452 specifically. But this basic structure will remain same, and the body will change in every code, right? So in coming programs, you will see some tasks to perform the perform those tasks using this microcontroller, and we will program our microcontroller using C code. But eventually you will notice that the main structure of the code will remain same. I hope this tutorial was useful for you guys to understand the basic structure of C program for any microcontroller, or specifically PIC18F452 microcontroller. So if you have any query, you can post those queries in comment section. Thank you so much for listening.